bigger word, the second big word that we're going to learn today is analogous. You want to say that with me? Analogous. Okay? And that's really a fancy word for neighbor color. So, for example, we'll go back to Mr. Red House here. Red would be an analogous color or a neighbor color to orange or purple. You got it. You totally got the picture.
And blue and green.
Not for red though, right?
No, the blue would be for purple and green.
Yeah, you got it. Totally.
And the purple would be by blue and green. Red.
Yep, blue and red. So what would the analogous colors or neighbor colors for yellow be? Yes.
Green and orange.
Green and orange. You got it. And then what would the neighbor colors for orange be? Yes.
Yellow and red.
Yep, yellow and red. You got it. So you know what analogous colors are all about, right? Yep. Do you want to say analogous again? It's one big word. Analogous. And that means neighbor color. Okay? And then what does complementary color mean? What would red's complementary be? It's the...
A complementary.
Yeah. So it's the opposite color, right? The opposite side of the block? Opposite side of the color wheel? Does that make sense? Any questions? No? You got it? Sweet. We can start with the project then. And there are 2 parts to this project. So I'm going to show you how to do part 1. And then we're going to come back here. I'll tell you a story. And then we'll do part 2 and put it all together. Okay? Are you ready?
I can't see.
So the first part, we're only going to worry about analogous colors. And again, what does analogous mean? Neighbor. Yes, perfect. So I picked my neighbor colors to be violet and blue. So we're just going to do some liquid watercoloring, and there's some paper for you over there, and we'll have liquid colors, watercolors at each table. So you can look at the colors and see which ones you want to work with. I'm going to do violet and blue. And just do something abstract. It doesn't really have to look like anything, right? Do you know what abstract means? It's just
anything.
It's anything.
It's random.
Yeah, it's totally random.
It's so random.
It's random.
You can just do nothing. This thing.
You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to look like anything, right?
Just a bunch of scribbles.
Yeah, it can totally be a bunch of scribbles.
And then you can try and make something.
That looks like a snake with those eyes and
it looks like Medusa's hair.
Swirls are my favorite, so I'm doing
it
swirls.
does.
It looks like a snake.
it looks like a snake with so many tails.
Now I'm going to do a little bit of blue.
Yeah, it looks like a snake with so many tails.
It does, doesn't it? Isn't it cool how the colors kind of mix together? Cool. Super sweet. Yeah, it's going to be like a dark blue violet, right?
One blue that it makes it a little bit darker.
Yeah. Kind of like those splashes I did. That kind of looks cool.
Whoa, that's...
And you don't want to get the paper too wet, because then it'll take forever to dry. And we don't want it to take forever to dry.
Yeah, we just want to take
We
the
did.
next
We
year.
We don't want to do that.
Can we splatter paint?
As long as it's just on the paper.
Can we do
Okay,
this?
really
can we
small,
paint our,
really
can
small.
we paint our hands and then do that?
No, I'm sorry.
Too
No,
bad it's not finger paint.
Or we can
no,
paint
no
our,
finger painting, just brush painting today, okay?
Or
Yeah,
we can
because you'll
make
be
it
blue and
like-
purple till
or we can
Thanksgiving.
make a hand. We can make
They'll
a
be
hand.
purple till next Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's not awesome.
That
Okay.
is too, it's like my hands turn
I'm
purple.
going to finish, okay?
Yeah,
All right, so
be the Hulk.
there's 2 rules to this, okay? No white spaces. I'm going to cover them all up. And you can only use 2 analogous colors. Like I picked violet and blue.
Oh, yeah, you can add
So if there are other neighbor colors you want to use, you can look at the tables, check out what color situation's going on there, and you can paint with those colors on your paper, okay?